and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech for your daily dose of your latest gaming news with myself, Amata. Today is the 7th of December and I have some rather interesting news from Ubisoft, as they're actually asking players of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag if they feel that the pirate-focused game would have worked as well or better if it were apart from the Assassin's Creed series. Now, IGN has reported that the survey covers what fans would like to see in the next Assassin's Creed game, and it's also indicating that the publisher may be considering a separate pirate series continuing in the vein of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Now, happily, included in this survey is questions regarding what players would find most important in such a Assassin's Creed-less pirate game, and that includes customizable main character, ship, hideouts, more activities, and a deeper economy. And it also asks if players will be interested in sailing and fighting with friends or players. Now, as for the main franchise, Ubisoft is gauging interest in reintroducing a main character for the modern day segment. Now, of course, Black Flag was the first game in the Assassin's Creed series to not star Desmond Miles, and of course I haven't actually finished playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag yet, but we do have a new main character as well, which the modern day segments are never exactly the strong point of the Assassin's Creed series, and that seems to be the case again with Black Flag, at least from what I've played. Now, Ubisoft has said before, or more specifically game designer Tim Brown, that they wanted to add multiplayer naval battles to the Assassin's Creed multiplayer, but ultimately found it impossible for technical reasons. But perhaps these will not be relevant in next-gen hardware, so we could be seeing this unnamed pirate game coming out with multiplayer-focused naval combat, which is something I know many people were actually wanting for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Now, the survey also asked players what they would like to see from Assassin's Creed in the future. Now, we don't have the full survey available at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate. If any of you have actually received it, then please do send it my way and I'll do a full look at the full survey. But a few options and questions have been leaked, and the answers range from must have, would be nice, and not interested. And of course, the survey did ask players to rank their 3 most important must-have features. Now, some of the leaked options are playing as a new assassin in a different historical time period, more stealth gameplay sequences, the possibility to influence the look and feel of the city through my progression in the game, more famous historical characters to meet, befriend, or fight, more assassination missions, ability to extend the game experience on my mobile or tablet, the possibility to seamlessly enter and explore more buildings and houses. Now, of course, this is not the first time that Ubisoft has polled its audience for feedback on the series. Back in 2011, they did ask players where they would like the series to go, although none of the options were actually used in any of the Assassin's Creed games since then. So, I guess it depends on the feedback they get as to whether or not they'll actually be making use of it. Now, as I said, I haven't received a survey, but I'm just going to say to Ubisoft right now, if you made a pirate game with the same sort of brilliantly written characters, brilliant voice acting, solid story, solid naval exploration, solid naval combat, and deepened the progression of the ship, and maybe even added in some morale system for your crew, like if they're at sea for too long, they start to get angry and there's even a possibility of mutiny, that sort of thing, I would play the hell out of that game. Assassin's Creed 4, as I said a couple of times now, is a fine return to form for the Assassin's Creed series. However, I did feel like a fully developed pirate game with the engine used for the naval combat would be amazing. Not that Assassin's Creed 4 isn't good, because it is, but it's unfortunately dragged down a little bit by the usual Assassin's Creed problems of the combat and the animus and all that good stuff. So it would be nice to see the rather lovely engine that you guys have actually made put to use this way. And as for what you should do for the next Assassin's Creed game, I will tell you in a few simple words. Okay, you listening? Make a game in feudal Japan. That's all. That's my 2 cents. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts, guys. Do you want to see a pirate game outside of the Assassin's Creed franchise from Ubisoft? And what do you want to see from the Assassin's Creed franchise in the future? It doesn't necessarily have to be the new setting, it could just be any of the changes you'd like to see made, including, of course, the combat. But that, of course, goes a little bit without saying. Anyway, that is me done with this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.